I started working at Boston Scientific in the year 2005, July. My position at Boston Scientific, I'm a customer service rep.
Marva's responsibilities are to enter orders for customers that are ordering product and make sure that they get out to the customer in a timely manner.
Marva's a wonderful employee because she cares about what we do. She knows that it's important to meet the customer needs and still provide that extra personal touch. And she knows that everything we do every day here affects customer care, and her contribution is really important.
Everything was normal. I didn't have any signs, any signs showing that I was sick, because I'm normally a healthy person. On the morning of December 12th, I was feeling good as usual. Get up, and I make breakfast for my son. We both sat and have breakfast together. I took him to catch his bus for school. On my way to work, I was feeling a little chest pain, a little discomfort in my chest. And I decided I'm still going. I'm going into work. But while driving, I felt a little weak. So I decided to pull over and call my nephew to take me to the hospital.
My husband and I received a phone call from Marva, and she couldn't really talk as clearly, but she was able to say pain. She was in pain. We immediately flew out the door. Once we found her, the car looked empty, but she was slumped over, leaning towards the passenger side of the seat, and in excruciating pain.
When I actually reached New England Medical Center, I couldn't walk to go into the hospital. He had to literally lift me up and run with me to the emergency room and call for help.
I'll tell you, it was a very intense moment. I mean, Marva's never sick. In the family, we always joke because she's the strong one. So to see her crying, I mean, she was in tears the whole time. We didn't know, is she going to make it? How bad is it? Is she going to die? We didn't know.
And the doctor came in after he ran so many tests. 2 of the tests didn't show anything. The last test he did was a CT scan that actually showed that I have 2 blockage and a blood clot.
When the doctor came back into the room, the doctor mentioned that Marva needed to have a stent. And I remember asking the doctor exactly what a stent was and what that entailed. And before the doctor could explain it, Marva explained it, and we didn't understand how she even knew.
The doctor mentioned that he's going to have to put 2 stents in. And then I turned to the doctor and I said, are you going to be using Boston Scientific stents? And he said, yes. What do you know about Boston Scientific? So I said, well, I work for Boston Scientific. And he started to tell me the procedure that they were going to do. And I told him I already know what he was going to do. So I, in turn, was telling him what he was going to do. I had a procedure, and they put in 2 Boston Scientific Texas stents. No, I wasn't worried about having a procedure, because all I wanted to do is for them to do what they have to do to save my life. And I was less worried because I know it's a Boston Scientific stent. I have faith in the company.
After the stent procedure, when we saw Marva, she was just up talking with a smile on her face, in no pain whatsoever. We were all amazed.
Today I'm feeling great. I have no complaint today.
When Marva came back to work, I noticed just the same great Marva that, had left us. Very energetic, very eager, very happy to be back at work and doing what she does best. When we did the investigation into Marva's 2 stents, we found out that one was placed via our EDI system, which is our electronic customer ordering system. The second stent was placed by one of Marva's co-workers, Mary Conley.
When I placed that order, I didn't know that Marva would be the recipient of that. When I came into work the next day and they spoke about that, we were able to actually watch that product go through the whole system and see how quickly it was delivered to that hospital, which was a great end result. And on a personal note, it was an end result for me because I can see Marva every day.
it makes me feel great, and it makes me look upon Mary Conley in a different way, knowing that she was able to take that order and take it accurately.
We place medical device products, we ship them out the door every day from this facility, and we know that we're impacting people's lives, but to see Marva every day and know that we actually helped, you know, one of our own, it makes us proud.
When something like this takes place and you think that you may lose someone, you just look at things at a totally different angle. So we are so much closer, and we don't take any time for granted.
I know that Marva has a family. I know she's very involved in her community. So the fact that Boston Scientific could manufacture a product that can improve her quality of life and give her time with her family really means something to me personally.
I feel great working for Boston Scientific. And I don't feel myself being working for them. I feel myself being a part of Boston Scientific, knowing that I have their stents in. Thank you for saving my life and giving me another chance to live.